G'day ladies and gentlemen, I'm comedian and Australian Isaac Butterfield, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the most delusional women on TikTok. Okay, I know when I make these videos people go, oh you hate women. No, I make these videos about men too. It just so happens to be, ladies, not to be horrible, there seems to be a lot more people who identify as female who are making the most ridiculous shit of all time on the internet. And this video is dedicated to you guys. Congratulations.
We won't go back ever.
What are we not going back to?
We're not going back to the past where women had no rights. Ever.
Is this crazy old Halloween decoration? Has she got like a heavy ear or something? What? Have you got water in your ear? Have you got swimmer's ear, love? Have you had your head under the water? Has water seeped into your coffin in which you live? That's my question. Okay, so what is she talking about here? She's saying we're never going back to a time where women didn't have rights. This is all to do with the current president of the United States. And I know a lot of ladies will say that we need to absolutely be careful that Donald Trump doesn't send us back to the Stone Age where women didn't have rights. Ladies, he was president 4 fucking years ago. It didn't happen then. It's not going to happen now. Shut up, all right? Shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Il tuo corpo è il riflesso di tutte le tue scelte. Vostra Coach Barbara.
What the fuck is this? You look like a velociraptor. Yeah, you genuinely look like what those kids were hiding from in Jurassic Park, the first one, when they're in that big kitchen area. She was what was making that tapping noise, and it wasn't a fucking toenails, it was a big old solid melons that have been put onto that chest. They look like a concrete truck has laid those. They look horrifically horrifying and terrifying, and you should get them checked out by a doctor yesterday, babe. I just found myself staring at this, trying to come up with something funny to say. I just sort of got lost. Not in her eyes, but in the chasm between those extremely hard breasts. They look like they've been reinforced with fucking steel. Jesus Christ, that would give you CTE if they bounced up on top of your head.
More and more and more and more. We take it all out.
Does a pussy smell or something? Well, why is she gyrating and heaving? Why? This is great. This is what every dude thinks that he can do with his magical digits. And in reality, ladies hate it. I'm talking about fingering. I know nobody likes to talk about the old digits and the old dudget, but let me tell you this, gents. If you're out there and you believe that your female partner in the boudoir and during the throes of passion enjoys you jamming digits in her, it's like you're giving CPR to a puss. You're in there trying to navigate your way around the Nutty Putty Cave. That's a great reference if you know what the Nutty Putty Cave is. Point being, don't finger. It's a waste of time. Move straight into fisting.
Enjoy that feeling.
I don't even know if I can show this on YouTube.
That is passing through your entire body.
Okay, so this is basically something about key meridian lines in Chinese and Japanese medicine. It's sensory energetics that awakens the body. Sounds like absolute fucking bullshit. It looks like this was written by ChatGPT if it was a chiropractor. Fucking shut up, mate. You're not doing anything. I don't even know how to describe this. This is horrifying. What? Oh yeah, there's so much going on right here.
You will not be deported. You will not be deported.
Anti-deportation charm, so a spell for migrants. Save this vid if you're near ICE agents, the people in America who deport people who have entered the country illegally. So you can use this charm or spell to avoid deportation. Hey, whites, share this with your people of color buddies to protect them.
These are not the migrants you're looking for. These are not the migrants you're looking for.
Surely she's taking the piss.
ICE agents explode. ICE agents explode.
I will say this though, with every second female that exists on this planet, particularly in the Western world, now identifying as autistic, this doesn't seem like it is actually made for a laugh. I think this is absolutely real, and I think this person and every second person who does happen to identify as severe autism, I just want to give you this hot tip. You're not autistic, you're just weird, and that's okay. But please, for the love of all that is holy, keep it to your fucking self. Me every 5 seconds. What the fuck are you doing? Since you've been pregnant, what are you doing? Why are you... What the fuck are you doing? Okay. We need to work this out, because this is... So she's eating baby powder, right? And not that I'm accusing any major companies of doing this, but there are several big cases in front of the courts right now about this type of baby powder and different types of baby powder, in fact, being linked to a lot of different cancers in mothers, in babies, and in people who are breathing this shit in. You know, the shit that our parents used to spray on our bare bums? Yeah, a lot of that allegedly is linked to cancer. So that's great. Thanks, mum and dad. Really looking forward to having big old colorectal cancer, you fucking idiots. I guess this is like these TLC shows where they're addicted to eating fucking, you know, dog shit and extremely large cold steel hammers. She just can't stop. But imagine what life's going to be for that child. Do you think that child is going to be her number one priority? No way. She can't even stop just for a second to think about that child, to give in to her own addiction. Fuck you, lady. Fuck you.
I do OF full time despite having a master's degree and a PhD. Yep, I'm literally a doctor. And people are like, how the hell did you end up in the adult industry with all that education? Well, I'll put it simply. My master's dissertation, and this is not a joke, was a feminist queer analysis of the historical links between witches and cats.
Well, you're a dumb then. Why would you spend all that money and all that time researching that? And how would you expect to get a job in that? Where are they going to hire you? What employment company is looking for someone who knows about cats and feminists and witches? No one, you stupid. So no wonder she's in the fucking adult industry, because she fucked her own life. She may as well get fucked by everybody else.
Having an education does not make you employable, all right?
All jokes aside, that's a really good message, okay? So think about that when you are going to spend all that money going to university or college. Think about what you might actually be able to be employed in, rather than just going, I like cats and witches and I have autism. Let me just research all that shit.
Had to choose between Taylor Swift tickets or 1 Bitcoin, what would you choose?
Taylor Swift tickets or 1 Bitcoin? Okay, so a Taylor Swift ticket, that's expensive, right? That's really, really expensive. We're talking $300, $400, $500, $600. Choose between that and a cryptocurrency? It's not even real. What even is Bitcoin worth? Is it nearly at 100,000? It's getting close. $163,000 Australian. So what's that US? That's got to be close to 105. Holy dooly. Well, there you go. Okay, so let's see what she says. Is she going to choose the fucking $600 ticket or the $105,000 Bitcoin?
Taylor Swift tickets. I don't really care about Bitcoin that much.
Taylor Swift tickets? Are you kidding me? Are you
You fucking
joking?
idiot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd rather choose the thing that's like I can hold in my hand. Like, I'd rather choose the thing that I can go to and not worry about it disappearing.
How about this, dipshit? How about I give you a $50 note? Yeah? And in exchange, you give me something you can't hold, like your bank account. I'll just take that because it's not real, right? These people vote in elections. That's what we must remember. It's people like this, and they have opinions like, and I know people see it all the time on social media. You see on Instagram, you see on TikTok, you see these dumb fucking people, not just women, not saying that, all different genders, all 144 of them, whatever. They all have these outrageously dead shit opinions, okay? And they are dumb people you don't want to ever associate with. And yet, they vote. They have a say in what happens in your life. That's horrifying. Okay, take me as proof that you can build an online following without being half naked. Wow. Without pointing your ass at the camera or sexualizing yourself, promoting OnlyFans, posting thirst traps. This is really, really interesting to see that we have a young woman here called Sally Grace. who says, to my young girls getting on social media, I hope I can inspire you to find value outside your appearance. Wow. She doesn't believe that going and just selling your body on OnlyFans or, posting your asshole on Instagram is a great thing that women should be doing. Shout out to you, Sally Grace, you absolute legend. Let's have a look at there's your ass. Excuse me? You fucking liar? Yeah. These aren't like your normal thirst traps, but like dudes are looking at them. And they're like, you're obviously very fit. That's cool. Good on you. What do you think dudes are doing while you're doing this? Do you reckon they're going, wow, your strength and flexibility is just incredible? Or they're going, oh, mate, reckon I could fucking, oh, yeah, I could give that a bloody, oh, yeah, I wonder what your feet smell like. Catching myself feeling insecure about my period belly in tight leggings. I try to pull my stomach in. Okay, so when women get their period, they have a bit more of a lump. Sometimes their belly looks a little bit bigger, right? But the comment section, this is a great reminder that women hate women. Delete this, says Tori. Girl, you're not one of us. Delete this right now. Oh, wow. Isn't that hilarious? That she feels a little bit larger in her stomach because she's got a bit of bloating because she's bleeding from the asshole. And you're in there going, no, you're not as fat as we are. So fuck you, lady. Fuck you, lady. We fucking... Ladies. You're all supposed to be girls, and yet when one of you steps out of line, you try and fucking annihilate her. Wake up to yourselves. Then this is what we see with a lot of people. Like in Australia right now, there's this lady called Abby Chatfield, and if you don't agree with everything that she says, because she's a girl's girl, if you don't agree with every single item that is on her beliefs list, then you are the enemy. She will throw you under the bus. She will call you out for everything, and her followers are vicious pieces of shit, and they'll come after you too. They'll come after your whole family. She does it with men as well, right? Some dude, she'll cry and whinge and bitch. This is her last week crying about a feminist talking shit about her.
Please stop dehumanizing me. Please, you can criticize my content, you can criticize my work, just I'm begging you to stop lying about my intentions and stop saying that I have a personality disorder.
She will then say how important mental health is, and then in the next couple of days she'll post some photo of some dude she went to school with because he disagrees with her political beliefs, and then her entire following will go and then try and end this dude's fucking existence on this earth. Like, you're such a fucking hypocrite.
I love the hair on my face, and that's why I continue to allow it to grow.
You shouldn't.
But I can share a story with you of when I was shopping in London on Oxford Street many years ago, and this Jamaican African lady that was working in the shop came up to me and said, do you mind if I ask you something? And I thought, oh my God, what have I done?
How big's your bush?
And she said that it's beautiful how you've allowed your hair to grow.
She lied to you.
And I wish I was courageous enough to also keep my hair.
You found one person in this entire world who thinks it's an exciting thing and a good thing for a lady to have a beard. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Head over to my Instagram to send me some of these videos, ladies and gentlemen, if you spot them. Until the next time that we cross paths, ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace. Bye.